Hi Tesla fans, I'm Elie with Sportline, and this is a follow-up video from our previous one, which I hope you saw, on how to remove the Yoke steering wheel in a brand new Model S, and we also introduced our 360 wheel as the solution to those of us that do not like the Yoke steering wheel. We had wonderful feedback from everybody in the community and a lot of requests for a driving video. So that's what we're gonna do right now. This is gonna be part two. We're gonna do a driving comparison of the Yoke steering wheel and our 360 wheel. Let's hit the road. All right, so here we are, we're driving. We're out of the office, obviously. We're at a park. It's a beautiful day today in Los Angeles. And this first gives you, a visual on what you're pretty much used to, which is, driving with both hands on the wheel, 3 o'clock, 9 o'clock position. And, at this point, it seems pretty easy. But here's where I think it gets a little awkward. When you start approaching like a roundabout here, like this is a very weird way, and I feel like my hands are getting twisted to go ahead and drive. I mean, it's a lot of circular motion to go ahead and create the turn. And over here now, as you can see, we're making a hard right. It's just, for me, this definitely seems weird. We're gonna go about the roundabout over here. Take a look at my hands. Like, my elbow's like locked right now, very uncomfortable. So I feel like I gotta do like this little shuffle to go ahead and see it through. Hand over hand. This to me, I don't know about you guys, is really not the way I learned how to drive. And this is one of the reasons why I personally don't care for the Yoke, because while it's really cool and when you floor it and you're feel like you're a race car or a rocket ship, but in real world driving, it's extremely unsafe. It's uncomfortable. And, again, while this is really cool, this visual, something that none of us have ever experienced before, like, what do I do with my hand right here? Like, this is so weird. So, as you can see, I'm obviously not a fan of the Yoke. I've heard from a lot of other Tesla owners in the community that they actually were considering not buying the new car because of the Yoke. And I am proud to share with those of you that don't already know, Sportline actually has the solution. So we're gonna head back to the shop now. We're gonna remove this Yoke steering wheel. We're gonna put our 360 wheel on it. We're gonna come right back to this park and we're gonna compare the Yoke versus our 360 wheel. Okay, so we're back at the same starting point, but check it out. We now have our 360 steering wheel installed on the car. It's a quick and easy install. We have a video for that, as I mentioned earlier. And I want to go ahead now and drive the same route that we did before with the Yoke as a comparison. Let's go. So we're back on the same straightaway. As you can see visually, the screen is the same. The top completed part of the 360 wheel is right at pretty much the level of the dash. I think it looks really cool. And for now, I'm back to that 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock position, but as we come around these roundabouts over here, it's gonna be a much more normal experience, because you see I have my hand here and here. There's areas of the steering wheel that exist where on the Yoke, they just quite simply don't. And I could slide my hand here and you'll make these very little precise turns so much easier. My arms are not getting tangled and locked up. As we're heading back, I'm actually going to stay on the road a little bit longer because I want to show you guys that everything works perfectly with all the controls in the center of the steering wheel, because we start off our 360 wheel with an authentic Tesla Yoke. And we have spent a lot of time in research and development, engineering, to safely complete the wheel. Now, the guts over here, or this control panel, as you could see in one of our other videos, all this comes out. So it just goes right back in when we go ahead and, ship you this new wheel. All you're really removing is the airbag and reinstalling it, but this panel still works. And as you can see now, I'll demonstrate the right turn signal works on and off, the left turn signal on and off, the horn, which is in the weirdest place, right? Don't we all wish it was right here? Maybe one day Tesla will bring that back. The microphone button still works. Obviously volume controls, settings, windshield wiper, all that still works, because again, this is all original Tesla electronics and has nothing to do with this area up over here. Look at this, so much safer that I can actually grab the wheel right there. So let's go into autopilot. There you go. So the fact that, we completed the wheel, it doesn't have any adverse effect on autopilot functionality, the driving. As you can see, the road's about to turn and the steering wheel is going to go ahead and turn with it. I'm getting a little warning over here that I should apply some pressure to the steering wheel, which I'll do right now. But that was a cool demo on how that works, and it just kind of proves the point that, greatest car in the world. The Yoke is definitely kind of exciting in the beginning, more of a novelty in my opinion. The car deserves a complete wheel, and that's exactly what we have given all of our Tesla fans around the world. I'm gonna make a hard U-turn here. Take a look at this. See, I can grab the wheel here. It's so much more normal. So I'm gonna go ahead and floor this real quick because I love doing it. And hey guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video.